Hello there, it's Guilty Victim again, and I'm doing another cast, a tutorial on how to play StarCraft 2 only against the AI. This strategy might work against human players, but I don't know. I've never tested it on people, so you be the judge. So it's kind of like simple tutorial on how I'm gonna build Dark Templars as quickly as I can. I don't know if it's going to be the most effective build order. I've never really tested this against other build orders. I've not looked online to see what other Dark Templar build orders are out there. But the way I see it is, I'm pretty sure it's the optimum build in the sense that I know the hierarchy from building a gateway all the way up to the Dark Shine, and essentially in this build I'm constantly, as soon as one building finishes in the hierarchy, I'll be building the next building, so I'm pretty sure it's optimum. And meanwhile, just making sure that I'm building enough probes and getting my simulators up so that I can actually fund the Dark Templar build. So ultimately I'm going to go for 2 gateways, and as you can see, after my first gateway is built, I'm building up the first assimilator as soon as I can, and I think I try to build up the second assimilator as soon as I can as well, and I should still just about have enough minerals for the cybernetics core, because I've been chrono boosting my probes out just to make sure I can fund it. But coming up to 100, actually I think my cybernetics core is slightly delayed with this build, but not hugely. Coming out, getting a probe out 150, building a cybernetics core, so I got delayed by about 5-10 seconds maybe. Not great. Now, I've done something really stupid here actually. I've actually sent 4 probes into the same gas without realizing it, so all it means is like for the entire duration of before I realized I've had 4 probes in the assimilator. Oh, in fact I've got 5 probes now, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm just basically losing minerals by doing this build. Now, you might notice that I've gone for a pylon here, and you might notice lots of things actually, like there's a cannon rush going on here by my ally. We are playing games very hard, which is why he's gone for the below on the low ground build. You can see the workers are coming into our base just to check out what's going on. So as soon as my cybernetics core is finished, I'm building up the Twilight Council, just another step of the way to get our Dark Shine. But yeah, the pylon placement here is basically just allowing me to, once I've started my warp gate research, once it finishes, it means I can warp in my Dark Templars a little bit closer to the enemy base, not hugely, but it's just something I like to do. So I'm chrono boosting out the warp gate. I think, depending on the timing, because I've been chrono boosting a lot of probes as well, so just juggling between the warp gate research and probe building, basically chrono boosting the 2. In the end of the day, as long as I can get the warp gate technology out before the Dark Shine finishes, and 2 gateways. So here I'm building my second gateway. As long as I can finish that before Dark Shine finishes, then I'm good to go, because I can start summoning my Dark Templars. Just making sure I don't get supply blocked, so building another pylon, and just making sure I'm saturating my mineral line. The only thing about this build is that it is going to require quite a lot of gas, so I do want to expand as soon as I can. Now, the way I've built this, I can't actually do a fast expand either, so I'm not sure if there are variations on this build. I'm pretty sure, I mean at this stage I'm coming up to 400 minerals, but my Dark Shine is about, I don't know, 30 seconds away from finishing. I'm building a forge as well. This is just in case I get attacked, I'll have a little bit of base defense, because I never know what's going to happen when I'm playing against very hard AI. Yes, one of my allies is rushing one of the AI, so I feel a little bit more confident that I can pull off the Dark Templar build without getting too much heat. So I don't know why I've only just summoned one Dark. Oh, that's it, because the placement of this pylon actually, it's quite hard to actually summon a Dark Templar in between these gaps, because you can only summon stuff in. If I try to build a pylon here, which I can't obviously because I'm watching a replay, you can see like what are the green areas that you can actually summon your units. Anyway, so Dark Templar is coming to the base. Now, I didn't notice before, but the AI literally has nothing to defend against this Dark Templar build. The only thing they've got that might have a detector is the robotics facility. They didn't even bother building a forge in very hard. I've noticed, as you can notice here, even the purple AI, they've not actually bothered with a forge. Now, I don't know what this is, maybe because they kind of see offense is the best defense, and not expecting the robotics facility to get destroyed quite so quickly, I guess. So basically, there's no detectors from this AI tool. But if you're playing against hard computers, you will find that they are going to have a forge in their base, and as soon as you start attacking any of the units or their base, they are going to bring out their first cannon. They're going to start building the cannons, and so if you engage their army halfway through the map before getting to their base, then do be mindful that they're going to start building cannons in their base. They're going to try and build detections as soon as they know that you've got invisible units. So I've got 4 Dark Templars here going. I think I'm throwing down my own robotics facility just to allow me to get the warp prism. So as you can see, as soon as the robotics facility, the first one got destroyed, they immediately try to throw down a second one, and building observers as soon as they can, but obviously I know that they're going to try and get detectors, so I'll just destroy the pylon. And this observer is never really going to come. Now this is the interesting part of the game. I wasn't quite sure what to do about this purple, because I don't think I was microing them these 2 Dark Templar as they were coming up the ramp. So they've already started attacking purple, so as far as I know, purple is already building a detector. As you can see, they've got the first observer on the way, even before this engagement, so I know they're probably going to have detectors by the time we get to the base, but I thought, do you know what, if they're going to have detectors, what's more important to me is to actually destroy this army before the detectors come about, because you know, it is quite a sizable army, so with a detector they can just obliterate my Dark Templar army very quickly, and that's very expensive for me. So just basically whittling down the army, so even if they do get a detector, it's not a huge loss for me. I should be able to handle a couple of, I don't know, Zealots or Stalkers. And just thought I'd build a couple more gateways, so later on I can summon more Dark Templars. Now that I've got a second expansion the first expansion to fund more gas. I know that Orange's already finished and done for and I actually got the full force of the yellow and purple army, so all his cannons got destroyed, and he's now going for, I'm not sure what build he's going for actually, Twilight Council, so he's probably going for Dark Templar as well, after the cannon rush, so he can't really afford it. Now my friend Tit, he doesn't really know how to play Zerg, and we've all been playing random, so he's not really that confident in engaging the enemy. He doesn't know how to do link rush, so he's just basically building what he thinks is a standard army, Roaches and Hydralisks. But he's got a rich expansion, so pretty happy there. No research going on, though. He could be really upgrading his army as well, and getting better range for his Hydralisks maybe. And yeah, there's literally just no research going on here, so yeah, we can say that he's quite a bad Zerg player. As you can see, the observer has been built, but the thing is, like, as I said before, since I've whittled down the army, they've only got 3 units left in their base, so even though they can see me, they can't really do anything about my Dark Templars. So yeah, this is really my demonstration of the Dark Templar build. As I said before, I've got the Forge A for defense purposes, but also it means you can upgrade your Dark Templars weapon, and I think by default they do 45 damage, which is the same for all enemies, regardless of whether it's heavy armor or light armor. But yeah, with research I think it goes up to like 50 damage or something like that, and then up to 60 damage with level 3 weapon research, so it's definitely worth doing it. But to be honest, if you're going to have Dark Templars, you're probably going to finish the game quite quickly. As you can see, I've got one warp prison here, and just summoning 4 more Dark Templars. I could have built more gateways really, but just going for the standard 4 gates. So I hope this is quite a useful replay for you. Just bear in mind, if you play against hard, you might find that the AI is going to start throwing down cannons as soon as you engage the army. But yeah, in summary, the key is do not engage the enemies halfway across the map until you hit the base, because the sooner you attack the units with your Dark Templar, the sooner they're going to build detectors. But once you're in their base, even if they start building detectors, you can pretty much handle that. If they build cannons, you can destroy the cannon before any of them finish. If they are building an observer, if you see a robotics facility building, either destroy the pylon or destroy the facility itself. And you shouldn't really have any problem with this build. Obviously, it depends on what your allies are doing as well. If none of us have rushed at all, then this fast attack build is quite dangerous. The AI might actually attack me with the army, in which case I might have to engage them with my Dark Templars. It's hit and miss really. Chances are, if I was under siege by the enemies, I'm just gonna move to my expansion and try not to engage them. Just go for the AI's base. So if I can destroy one AI, then I'm still keeping it even with 2.5 armies against 2 armies. And yeah, so that's it really. That's my Dark Templar build. Hope you have fun with it. It works on hard and very hard. Doesn't really work on insane, because the amount of time you spend to build a Dark Templars, the insane AI, they're just gonna have tier 2, tier 3 armies. They're definitely gonna have detectors, so there's no chance it's gonna work. Just go for your standard rush, lane rush, cannon rush, bunker rush, whatever you feel comfortable with. So yeah, good luck, and see you next time.